Hey there, Alper Hacks. And in this short video, I want to talk to you about a concept that I know you're going to get amazing results with, and that's the concept of giving and expecting to receive once you give. Now, you've probably heard that you shouldn't give with the expectation that you're going to receive. And although that's true, I want to kind of give you some information that I think is going to provide some value to you. I've taught people this throughout the years and thought I would share it with you today. And the fact of the matter is this, is that the universal laws are put in place that always work. And when you give, you will receive. And so the main thing is you need to expect the fact that when you give, you will receive. Now, if you will receive when you give, because that's a universal law. Now, obviously, if you give with a hard heart, maybe not. But when you give with unselfishness, you take $1, and you give it to somebody, right? You know what I do? I expect $3 back. It's the way I was taught that you should always expect. Now, that doesn't mean that my expectation is always coming back in terms of money. So if I give this $1, do I get 3 back all the time? Sometimes I get it back in another format. I may get it, somebody calls me up and says, hey, I got tickets to go somewhere. You want to go? I've gotten value back. You can also get value back in terms of love and in terms of compassion. You get value back in terms of satisfaction. You get value back in terms of vitality, energy, health. It's all about understanding that concept and understanding that these concepts work. So don't be afraid to give. I'm in a hotel, and so I thought of this because I was going to leave some money for the maid, and I immediately thought, hey, this is something I've taught for years. I haven't really brought it up in a while and thought this would be valuable for you because, as you may or may not know, you can get a free copy of my Mind Force Manifesto book. You can go to my website, sign up, you get the free book. Now, here's the key with this book, is that this has the 6 powerful laws of the mind, and it will teach you how to use these 6 powerful laws. And it's not just for using for oh, this is going crazy. Sometimes things just go off, alarms and whatnot. But anyway, the 6 powerful laws of the mind will allow you to be able to tap into your mind like never before. It's an amazing manuscript. It's totally free. And just don't download it. You got to read it. And don't just read it, but apply the principles. I've also got some training to go along with it where you can apply the principles and learn how to use them and so on and so forth. So go ahead and download that. You're going to love it. No question about it. So continue on here. Is another concept is I always keep a $100 bill in my wallet. And the reason I do that is it's a representation of a couple things. Number one, I was taught years ago that if you always keep a $100 bill in your wallet, that you always have $100. And there's a lot of people that don't have access to $100, right? I mean, it's just the way it is. Of course, with credit cards and ATM cards and everything like that. But it's cash money. I always have it on me. If I need it, I can use it. And I will use this, I will keep this in my wallet. It's a concept that was taught in The Richest Man in Babylon. Read that book. If you've never have, phenomenal concept that allows you to take your mind and move it to the next level. I've always got 100. Friends of mine say, hey, you always got 100. Yeah, do you need it? I remember giving it to my friend one time, and he says, I need 100. Here you go. Take the 100, bring it back tomorrow, whatever. But the fact of the matter is it aligns your mind with manifestation, abundance, affluence when you do that. Now, a couple weeks ago, maybe about a month, maybe a couple months ago even, I didn't have my 100 in my wallet, but I did have a 20. And I was in this shopping plaza, and there was a woman sitting on a bench with 3 small children, and she said to me, excuse me, sir, can you help me out? And I said, what's up? You know, what's going on? Why do you need help? And she said, well, I'm homeless, and my 3 kids need to eat, and so forth. And I immediately took that $20 out of the wallet and I gave it to her. And the reason I bring this up is because some people will say to me, well, I shouldn't give money to that person. That person right there is probably going to use it for drugs, or they're going to use it for alcohol, or they're going to use it for something that's, they shouldn't. But see, that's being judgmental. And when you're judgmental, your energy gets mixed up because you're now judging. You don't want to have a judging posture. You want to have a freedom posture. And so when I give that $20 over to that woman, I said to her, here's $20. Please take care of these children. Get them some food. Take care of them. I said, are you going to do that? She says, I will, sir. Now, whether she did or not, I don't know. And guess what? I can't control that. But what I can control is I can control the giving. I can also control the fact that I know that by doing that, I feel great in my heart, that I've helped a little bit, right? I didn't give her thousands of dollars. I didn't give her $1 million that she could be totally taken care of for the rest of her life. But it was a little consideration because I saw that situation and I felt the need to give. I also know that I get an expectation and a return on that investment. Again, the universe will return that investment. May not always be in terms of the money put out, but it will be terms of value that you will get back in response to that giving. So please pay attention to this and understand the fact that if you do this, you will get the results. Thanks for watching and have a great day. So long.